How you doing, guys? We sure miss you here, but we want to make sure that you're doing something at home, that you're maintaining your fitness. And Mike and I are here. A lot of these things you already know, you remember, but we're going to refresh your memory on some of this. Just make sure that you're doing it. You can do it every day, or just continue along how you're doing. I just want to make sure you're working out some. So Mike's going to start with this warm-up that you're all familiar with. We're going to kick up. We're just loosening up those hips and the legs. And then he's going to turn around and he's going to kick back to get those hamstrings in there. And we've done this before. You know what it is. Okay, then we're going to do some lateral movement to the side. Excellent. All of this is warm-up kind of things, okay? All right. Now, he's going to go to the floor, and he's going to do those hips up. You remember how to do that. We're going to do about 15 or so of those. You're going to get that hip up. You're going to hold for a count of 3. That's good. And down. You get about 15 of those. Now, if you want to, if you have something like a towel or a cable, you can pull that leg up 15 on each side. And just kind of get it up there. Hold for a count of 3. Drop her down. That's good. That looks real good. So that's a real good little warm-up. If you want, you can just do some running in place for maybe, 3-4 minutes. Just keep everything loose. We just want to warm you up. Okay, you want to cut that down? Okay, now we're going to get the shoulders in. Now you can use canned goods, you can use cups, you can use light weights, pretty much anything, or really you don't even really have to have any weight in your hands. We just want the movement in there. So he's going to start, he's going to do maybe 10 or 15 side laterals. Go ahead, Mike. Good. Lifting them up there, good. Excellent. And then from there, he's going to go to front laterals. Raise them up, good. Excellent. Do 10 or 15 of those. Then we're going to go overheads. So he's going to do 10 or 15 of those. Now you can do those one arm at a time, you can do them both at a time, whatever. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and do the upright row. The pull one out, and remember how you do this. Keep those hands together and bring those elbows high. In other words, as you guys know, chicken wings. We want chicken wings up there. And do about 15 of those. And now you got your warm-up in, and you got a pretty good little shoulder exercise routine in there. That's pretty good. Okay, now a little bit of back exercise here. You're going to row. He's going to row with one arm. He's going to pull that arm up. Excellent. Down and up. He's going to do both sides, of course. And you can also, you can use a band for this. You can use pretty much anything that you have. The weights, of course, are good. And he's pulling up there and he's getting that back, that upper back in there, the lats. So that's really a good movement for that. And that will suffice for what you've done, because you've already done the raise from the bottom when you laid on your back there and raised those hips. Okay, good. We're going to do some chest exercise here. So again, Michael's got cups there. We're going to press them straight out and hold and come back. And get a good stretch on this. Press them out, pull them back. Excellent. Do about 10 or 15 of those. And then we'll go right into the flies. So he's going out here, he's stretching, and he's coming, and he's squeezing that chest real tight. Now the key here is keep that head back. We want to keep that posture good. We don't want anybody leaning forward. So that's a good one. Now you can turn around and you can do some wall push-ups. Michael, show them the wall push-ups. Okay, those are good. That's another good chest-shoulder exercise. So he's going to do those wall push-ups. And then if you want, you can even flop down and do the regular push-up on the ground. That's a good one too. Straight down and up. Now if you can't do that all the way, go ahead and show him a cheat push-up, Mike. Because that's good too, because everybody can, there you go, that's a good one. Those are real good, guys. Okay, now triceps, back of the arm. Now remember, when you do this, you've got to keep that elbow up all the way. You can't let it come forward. So what he's doing there, he's holding on to that elbow, which I think is really good, because that helps him to keep that isolated. So that's a real good tricep, basic tricep move. From there, he's going to go ahead, yeah, do that other arm. That's good. Make sure you do both arms. That's good. You do about 10 or 15 of those. Okay, now curls for the bicep. Opposite side bicep, okay? So he's going to come up and he's going to squeeze. He's going to stretch it all the way down, come up and real tight. Yeah, those are very good. Now if you want to do forearms, you just turn that around and come up. Now the key on this bicep forearms, keep that elbow in. We don't want it out here, we want it in. It should be touching your body. Excellent, because what that does, it further isolates that muscle, and that's what you want there. Those are good. All right, we're good. Okay, now we're going to the legs here, and you've done some things with the legs already, but not much. So Mike, again, keep that back straight and do some wall squats. Give me about 10 of those. Those are good. Keeping the back straight, that's good. Going down now, if the knees are bothering you too much, don't go too far. You don't have to go, just go as far as you can without hurting yourself here. But you're keeping everything mobile there, and that's what's important. That's good. Those are good. Give me a couple more. All right. Now, maybe a little running in place will work too. That's good. And you might want to alternate that. You want to do that for maybe 30 seconds and then do some more squats. That would work out fine too. Now the weather is great out there. It's been great. So don't be afraid to get out there and walk 10 to 15 minutes, a nice pace. Swing those arms when you do so. Try to keep your posture good. And that should hold you guys off for a while.